hungry. Please give me food to eat.
There's no food to give you, my child. Go and ask the plants outside. They did not give any food.
Plants, why did you not give us food?
Go and ask the soil. They did not give us nutrients to grow and produce food.
Soil, why didn't you give nutrients for the plant to grow?
Go and ask the birds. They did not give us their nitrogen-rich droppings.
Birds, why didn't you give your nitrogen-rich droppings to the soil?
Go and ask the insects. There are no more insects for us to eat.
Insects, why can't the birds find you anymore?
Go and ask the flowers. They did not bloom enough to feed us with nectar.
Flowers, why are you not giving nectars to the bees and the butterflies?
We would, but we didn't get enough rain. Go and ask the clouds.
Clouds, why are you not showering rain?
Go and ask the sun. The sun is emitting heat waves, which is exhausting me.
Hey sun, why are you becoming hot day by day?
My dear child, I remain the same forever. It is the human mind that has changed. Go and ask the humans. They are cutting down all the trees, destroying forests.
Mother, for just one meal, so many connections need to work around us.
The interconnections and interdependence between different living species is the backbone for sustaining life on Earth. This complex network of interconnections or interdependence is also called as ecological interactions. These interactions make our planet livable. Yes, by supporting biodiversity. So what is biodiversity? It is the incredible variety of living species that surrounds us, from small green grasses to tall trees, from majestic elephants to small birds, tiny insects, and even the unseen microbes. Each species play a vital role in maintaining the balance of nature by performing these ecological interactions. The more and more the variety of species, the better and stronger are these ecological interactions. And each interaction has a purpose, making our planet livable by providing us food, water, oxygen, regulating our temperature, regulating our climate, and so many ecosystem services happen by various natural processes and natural biological cycles. So, now we might not be realizing, but let us understand that we are losing our biodiversity. Yes, we are losing our trees, animals, plants, birds, and insects at an alarming rate. If this continues, all these ecological interactions will be interrupted, slowly leading to collapse of our ecosystems. Already we are facing the consequences which has cascaded up to climate change, making our own future questionable. The root cause for loss of biodiversity is habitat loss of these species. Due to various reasons like cutting down trees, chemical-based farming, plastic usage, etc., etc. But the ultimate reason behind all this is the human mindset. Because we humans look for short-term gains, overlooking the long-term benefits of our planet, and we exploit our natural resources without finding better sustainable ways to coexist with nature. And this decline of biodiversity is my biggest concern, the concern for our future generation. My childhood was filled with parental conflicts and quarrels. And being the only child, my best companions were plants and animals. And during my post-graduation, I met my life partner, Joseph Vijay. He was very passionate about nature. And I still remember when we were biotechnology research fellows, what fascinated us more than research was that university campus, because it was a dry forest that attracted a lot of peacocks and other wild birds and living beings. In 2007, we got married and moved to Bangalore. And there we lived a lucrative life. because we worked as biotechnologists in corporate research and development. But during that decade, I had to face a lot of miscarriages, advanced treatments, surgeries, but all in vain. The side effects have now left me with partial hearing loss. Then we decided that instead of focusing and adopting one human child, that we are going to dedicate our lives in saving many living beings. So we started with rescuing and caring for injured animals and birds. And we found immense satisfaction in sharing our living spaces with birds and butterflies. Few years later, we quit our job and we moved to Joseph's native village in Trichy district, Tamil Nadu. And in 2019, we founded Meel Vanam. Our organization, Meel Vanam, means forest retrieval. Our activities included animal rescue and rehabilitation, planting native trees, natural farming, integrated dairy farming, cleanup drives. But we had to face a lot of challenges and barriers, like financial struggles, facing family opposition, negative criticism, etc., etc. However, we managed to sustain till date, also with the help of a few like-minded well-wishers and supporters. Our heartfelt thanks to them. During this time, I came to know about Kanthari from an alumni, Mr. Karthikeyan, founder of Srishti Village Foundation. And at Kanthari, I learned a new concept called microhabitats. So what is microhabitat? These are small, localized environments found in a larger habitat. Let us take a tree, for example, which is seen as one of the components in a larger habitat. But let me tell you, the single tree holds multiple structures on its surfaces, like tree holes, crevices, dead wood crowns, and even the dry leaves that fall on the ground support numerous living beings, like reptiles, fungi, insects, as it is shown in this picture. And this enhances biodiversity. Now, to take our vision forward, we are joining hands with Kanthari to create a biodiversity-rich model through eco-restoration approach on a 7-acre land at Kadakyaur, Trivandrum, Kerala. And this eco-restoration approach will be a holistic approach to preserve our biodiversity, to restore and preserve our biodiversity, where instead of focusing on one species conservation, we'll focus on all. And this model can be replicated in human inhabited areas and in forest areas as well. Our initiative includes 3 pillars. Under pillar 1, we will restore and bring back our native tree and plant species, and we will plant and propagate them by maintaining seed banks and nurseries as well. And we will revive habitats and establish microhabitats to enhance biodiversity for native species to thrive. And under pillar 2, we will focus on integrated natural farming to show that agriculture can go hand in hand with biodiversity and it can mimic natural ecosystems. And under pillar 3, this model will serve as an ecology learning center for children, including disabled and marginalized children, to rebuild their connection with nature. And we will provide them practical experiences from living ecosystems. And this is to promote the mindset change of our future generation. Now, if we continue to neglect our biodiversity and ecosystems, the following would be the news headlines of our future newspapers.
Agriculture and food security in peril. death toll of pollinating insects and birds increase day by day. Western Ghats in crisis. Last patch of native trees vanished. Heat waves claim thousands of human lives. Country faces its worst ever heat wave with temperatures hitting 50 degrees Celsius. Atmospheric oxygen plummeted to 15%. Millions of people died due to severe oxygen depletion and widespread respiratory failure. Human life on the brink. Scientists warn of accelerating sixth mass extinction.
I know the news can be alarming, but today, each of us hold a pen to rewrite that future news by changing our mindset and restoring and protecting our ecosystems for a thriving future for all lives, including our own. Let us remember, biodiversity is no more an option. It is the most essential aspect to sustain life on Earth. Thank you very much.